Alright guys, Will here from ZaltekReviews.com. Today I'm finally taking a look at the Avalon 2 from Nodus watches. I've been trying to get one of these for absolutely ages. And I finally got one. Thanks to Jake and obviously the two guys at Nodus, Wes and crap, I forgot his name. Colin. So, has it been worth the wait? Right guys, let's get into it then. Price of these, the retail price is $700 US. That sounds a bit expensive. It's quite easy to, if you do a bit of homework and that, you can get money off that. You can get a discount if you join their Facebook group. There's a couple of ways. I'm sure if you just dropped them an email, you'd maybe get something off. Pay retail for nothing. Right. Let's talk about dimensions. Case diameter, these are all my own measurements by the way. Case diameter 41.7mm, total thickness of 12.7mm, lug to lug 47.9, and it has a 20mm lug width. The total weight on the bracelet, sized up for my 6 3/4 inch wrist, is 161 grams. A wee bit heavier, but that's just because it's got a cushion case, so there's obviously a bit more material there. The movement inside it is the Miyota 9015, 28,800 vibrations an hour, 8 ticks a second, 4 Hz obviously, 24 joules, hackable, self-winding with a 42-hour power reserve. The case itself, as I mentioned, it's a cushion case, so there, you can see there at the top that you've got a bit more material than normal. It's brushed 316L stainless steel, the majority of it, but you do have a rather large polished accent there along the top side of the case, which I like. Obviously the same on that side. Crown at 4 o'clock position. It's all good. The bezel, it's 120 click unidirectional. It has ball bearings inside it, which is quite unusual for a micro brand, but that's a good upgrade, I've got to admit. A ceramic insert, and it's also fully loomed. I'll show you a loom shot later. The crystal, sapphire, obviously, double domed. It's not a massive dome, but it's, as you can see, there's no distortion or anything there. It's nice, perfect bit of crystal there. I like that. And there's plenty of AR coating on it as well. I asked for the white dial because obviously, you know what I'm like with white dials. But I thought this one was done properly, and it is. And what I mean by that is, all the printing that's on the dial is black, the way it should be, for legibility. The surrounds of all the hour markers are black, which fantastic, and the same with the hands. Really nice hands, nice custom shape. They're kind of like sword hands, but no really, if you know what I mean. All the indices are applied, which is perfect. It has the waffle dial. I'll just show you a close up of that. As you can see, very nice. The Avalon model is obviously done in red, just with a wee splash of colour, and it has a date at 6, and it's executed perfectly. No cheesy frame or anything like that around the actual date aperture. That's how it should be done, in my opinion. That's how I like to see a date complication on every watch. You got like a silver Rehot there. Colour options, aye. Colour options you can get a black one, a blue one, this white one, or a yellow one, and there is also bronze case options that are also available, and there you can either have green or blue with the bronze case. Personally, I prefer stainless steel. I like having a bracelet and that. The lume on this, I'll put in some B-roll that I took earlier on. It's Swiss Super-LumiNova T-C1 X1 Grade. Basically, it's brilliant. That's all you need to know. If it's got X1 Grade in the title anywhere, it's going to be fantastic. And it is on this. Bracelet. Brushed and polished. And at first glance you might think, oh, it's just brushed. And it's like an H-link style. It's fully brushed on the top, and each and every link has got a nice wee chamfer to it. Where it's polished is just on the edge there, like a continuation from that, as you can see there, the brushing right along the top edge of the links, and it continues along the clasp, just along the edge. Perfect. That's exactly like if I was designing my watch, my own brand, this is exactly how I would have the bracelet. It would be H-link with a nice continuation of polishing along that top link all the way along, and the same with the clasp. Obviously I wouldn't have this clasp because it's proprietary to Nodus, and this is their new Nodus clasp, and it's a very good clasp, fully milled, as you can see. Nice and clean aesthetic with the Nodus brand in there, and it also has on the fly adjustment. All you do, let me show you a bit closer. You can see there, push that button and it moves in and out. The only thing I don't like about it is, see if you have it pulled out to that, you have that bit there, it doesn't look very uniform. It's not a continuation of how the bracelet looks. So when I sized it, obviously I didn't want to see that, so I made it a bit looser than I normally would, and you only have to put it in one click for it to look good, right? And you've still got a bit left in case your wrist swells and that. Aye, really good clasp, I've got to say. Really good bracelet. I've got no issues with it whatsoever. Screw prints for sizing and that, by the way. Oh, hang on, I think I'm going to sneeze. No, false alarm. Right, 300 metres of water resistance, which is more than enough. They could have made it 200 metres and reduced the thickness a wee bit, maybe. That's what I would do, but it's not my watch, is it? What else is there? Case back. Case back is screwed down, obviously, and it's nicely done, all brushed and whatnot, and then you have that anchor artwork. Come on, focus, you bitch. Aye, it's very nice. It's like embossed, and you've got that kind of, it's no sandblasted because it's still kind of like a satin finish there at the side of it, but it's really nice. Really good detail in it, and you've got basic specs and that around the edge. Another thing on the bracelet is you got quick release. To be honest, I wouldn't even take this off the bracelet because I think it's fantastic. It's one of the best bracelets I've seen from a micro brand. Other than what's better than this? Formex. I mean Formex, but you're talking a totally different price point. What's next? The crown is 6.5mm, which is of a decent size. It's at the 4 o'clock position, obviously. It's screwed down and it's signed. I still can't see. I need to get a pair of glasses on to see. Pretty sure it is signed. Where to buy? That's the next thing. I was quite lucky to get one of these in because they're sold out. But with Nodus, they always they're going to, if it's on their website, they're going to do more. I believe as of today, what's the date today? 19th of January 2023. I believe the only one that's in stock is the black version. The rest of them are sold out. But as I say, there's more coming. So just keep an eye on that. The best thing to do is sign up to their newsletter and you'll be alerted as to when they're back in stock. Another, as I mentioned earlier on as well, is go to their Facebook group. I think it's called Nodus Insider Circle or something like that. If you just search it on Facebook, you'll find it. Because you get loads of perks joining that group. You get access to their limited edition, they call it the Vault, where you get access to it and there's like a handful of watches, or even just the one watch sometimes that you can purchase, and it'll be like a 1 of 1. But obviously they do like limited runs, the other stuff and all that. And you also get the Insider Circle discount, which is another good reason to join, because it's not just 5% or some shite. You get a good healthy discount when you're in that group. So I definitely was joining. Warranty wise, you're looking at 2 years. Perfect, no complaints. There you go. Right, my wrist size is 6 3/4 inch, and see, when you measure the case itself at the thickest most point, it comes in like 42, 43mm, and you might be a bit put off by that. But I mean, my wrist size, 6 3/4 inch wrist, it fits my wrist. Oh, hold on, I'll move it up a wee bit. Aye, it fits my wrist, and it sits flat on the wrist as well. This is, I mean, you're looking at like 48 lug to lug, and that's pretty much the maximum that, I mean, I can wear bigger. It all depends on the design of the watch and that, but I tend to stick to 48 as the maximum that I like to wear lug to lug for my skinny wrist. But aye, it doesn't feel heavy on wrist either, by the way. But it does sit nice and flat on the wrist. See how that 48 for me, it's just where I feel comfortable wearing. Have I missed anything? Lume shot, wrist shot. You seen the lume earlier. No, that's basically it. Fantastic watch, guys. As I say, I would join their Facebook group, and that way you'll get some money off. It's always worth doing. Let's give a quick wrist roll, brilliant clasp, as I said. And that's basically it, guys. I've reviewed other Nodus watches, and I'll put them in on the end card, so you can see them. I can't remember off the top of my head while I'm filming this. I know the sectors. I've done that quite a few times. Right, that's basically it, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below, tell me what you think. and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles!